ahead and get started. So all of you have received emails from me. My name is Sarah, and I'm the graduate program manager here at the graduate school. So I graduated in 2019 with my PhD from CU Boulder. My background is in human geography. I do qualitative and ethnographic research in China. What we're going to do today is we're going to start out with a 10-minute quick lesson. I'm going to be talking about smartphone addiction and how we can avoid our smartphone. Hey, Jeremiah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good. We'll be talking about smartphones and how we can avoid the distractions from our smartphones. And then I will introduce basically the format that we're going to be doing this writing retreat, which is that we'll have a Google form that we'll use to record our progress. And this is inspired by the National Center for Faculty Development and Diversity. Some of you might have done their writing challenges before. And so I developed this system based on there. CU Boulder does have a subscription to that program. And so you can go, maybe I'll show you guys at the end of this presentation how to do that. But their writing program right now it costs money. I think it's like 3 times a year or something they offer free writing challenges, but even for subscribers, the writing challenge costs money right now. So that's why a lot of grad students can't afford it, which is why I kind of decided to do this writing retreat based on it, but kind of our own CU Boulder flavor to it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen, and then there'll be time for questions afterwards. I am going to go through this presentation relatively quickly. And so if you're interested in anything I have to say, or if you want more information, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email, and we can talk more about the topic. And I can recommend some books for the further reading and some other online resources if this is something you want to learn more about. But I'll just kind of go over some of the main things for now. Okay. Okay, so welcome to the Grad Plus Writing Retreat. I'm super excited to be here today, and I think all of us know that a lot of us are feeling really isolated right now, so this is really exciting for me as well to be able to connect with all of you online, and please feel free to reach out. And someone doesn't have their microphone muted, so if you could mute your microphone, I can hear you talking. It's a little distracting. So like I said in the email, if you want me to go over your writing, or if you want to meet with me one-on-one for time management help, please feel free to book an appointment with me. I sent out the link already to book an appointment with me, but if you have any questions about that, please feel free to email me and I can send you the link and we can set up a one-on-one appointment. Okay, so many of you know Grad Plus is the name of what we do here at the graduate school, which is to help. Why is this thing like randomly showing up in my, is that my blanket? I'm in my bedroom. Okay, sorry. So as you know, in the graduate school, we offer a lot of programs for graduate students, and the writing retreats are just one of those things. We do a lot of other things, including digital badges. So we have badges on mentorship, professionalism, and communication. You can put those badges on your LinkedIn profile. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to contact me. And we do a lot of other things as well. So check out our website. It's colorado.edu/graduate school. And you can find all these offerings or email me if you have any questions about the other support systems that we offer. We are here for you. We are going to, I'm going to be working, I work full time all through the summer. So we are here to support you through this summer. I think things are opening up in Colorado. Depends, you might have gone home and are in a different state right now that's not open. But regardless, I think a lot of us are feeling really isolated. So if you, we're going to be doing workshops and all kinds of things all throughout the summer, and I'll be working all throughout the summer. So if you ever need anything at all, please feel free to reach out, and I will, I can meet with you one-on-one about anything that your research projects, proposals, comps, dissertation, thesis, whatever it is I can help with. Okay, so the theme for today is put down your phone. I want to give a little story. So I started this theme of put down your phone and look up last year when I was at a concert at Red Rocks. If you can even imagine, we used to go to concerts at Red Rocks and be in the same vicinity as thousands of people. But I was at a concert at Red Rocks last September, and people were putting their smartphones above their heads and in my face. And it was so frustrating for me because I was like, first of all, why are you recording this concert on your phone? Nobody wants to see the concert on your phone. It's shitty sound quality. But also, you're ruining the entire concert experience for me. So the lesson that I got out of this was, first of all, pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to yourself and what you are doing, but especially what you're doing with your phone. Put down your phone and look around you every once in a while. What is going on around you? That's kind of a more macro vision of what I hope for everyone in their life is to put down their phone more often. But especially during this writing retreat, I made this the first lesson because I think this is one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves is to put down our phone. Why? Because there is research that shows your phone decreases your ability to focus and concentrate. It negatively affects our memory. It does negatively affect our ability to create long-form narrative. It also affects our posture, and it affects our relationships. So think about that before you are hunched in front of your screen, before you are enabling your brain with those short sound bites of information. How is that affecting you? And so when I say this to people, a lot of people are like, but I don't have a problem. I'm fine. I can do that. I have a really healthy relationship with my phone. You know, like I don't even have social media on my phone. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. But we all have a problem. Unless you don't have a smartphone, we all have a problem. So just pay attention to how you're using your phone. If you don't believe me, try sitting down for 15 minutes and reading a book. And notice how many times you look at your phone, how many times you reach for your phone, and how many times your phone interrupts you in that 15 minutes time. Can you actually sit down and read a book for 15 minutes? Just try it. And then come back and tell me if the smartphone has not affected your ability to focus and concentrate. So, there's a lot of research out there, so explore it. How else does the phone affect my brain? So in terms of this writing retreat, just keep in mind that every single time you look at your phone whether you're looking at your phone or whether your phone interrupts you during your work, it can take 15 to 30 minutes for you to get back to your work. So as we're doing this writing retreat, we have 3 hours. Do you want your phone to take away that time from your 3 hours that you have today dedicated to your writing? I don't think so. So we'll go over some strategies here. First, I encourage you to just assess the damage, assess your situation. Today, I encourage you to just count how many times does your phone interrupt you? Whether it's a text, a phone call, you just looking at it, you having a craving to scroll through social media. How many times does your phone interrupt you? And actually record the amount of times you reach for your phone. Another thing you can do is turn on a screen time tracker. The iPhone has this in the settings. You can track how much time you're actually using your phone. There are also apps you can use. There's an app called Moment that tracks how often you're using your phone, how much time you're actually using on your phone. So I have that suggested there, is download the Moment app. What are some strategies that we can try today? Turn it off. Just turn it off. You'll be fine. I promise you everyone will be fine. I know it's COVID. I know it's scary. I know we have family members that we care about. I promise you, everything will be fine for 3 hours. Some people like airplane mode because then they can still use the calculator and calendar and stuff like that. Some people like do not disturb. You can also do not disturb. In the do not disturb mode, you can choose people. You can have people on your contact list that phone calls will still go through if they call you. So your mom, your dad, your husband, your wife, your partner, your kid, if you want to put them on your safe list, then you can have it on do not disturb and their phone calls will still go through. Delete any unnecessary apps. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those are unnecessary apps. Please delete those immediately. That's just my opinion, but so go ahead and delete those off your phone if you can. Another thing you can do is turn off your notifications. So you can go into settings and if you, let's say you're like, oh my God, I have to have Instagram on my phone. Well, you can go in and at least turn off the Instagram notifications in the settings. So at least it's not interrupting you. And then phone calls, if you're like really worried about someone needing to call you for some reason, then phone calls can still come in, but you're not getting interrupted by other unnecessary notifications. And then another strategy is change where you charge it. So instead of charging it at your desk, charge it in the kitchen. Charge it in the living room. So you can still hear it. You can still hear the ringtone when someone calls you. You can get up and answer the phone. But when you're at your desk, you're not tempted to just like grab it and look for it. Some people also suggest not charging your phone in your bedroom. That can encourage you to have a healthier relationship with your phone if it's not in your bedroom all the time. So one advice that I have is just treat your writing today. So whether it's your dissertation, your thesis, an article that you're working on, treat your writing like a job. You have a job, and your job right now is to be a graduate student. Tell your friends, tell your family that your boss, whoever that might be, maybe it's just an imaginary boss, I don't know, but it could be your advisor, does not allow you to have your phone on at work. If you were working at King Soopers, if you were working at the bank, you would not be allowed to have your phone on you and checking your phone all the time. So treat your writing like your job. You are a graduate student. This is your job right now. Do not have your phone on you at work. Tell them that, sorry, I can't have my phone at work. I'm unavailable during these times. I will get back to you later. So further exploration, just think about like, when was the last time you were bored? There's a lot of research that shows that being bored is necessary for creativity. And all of us working as graduate students right now, we need to be creative. Whether you're analyzing data, whether you're writing it out, that is a creative process. And boredom is an important part of that process because it allows your brain space to think about solutions to all of those problems. So think about when was the last time you were bored, and maybe encourage some of that boredom into your life. Think about, what are you craving? When you reach for your phone, what are you craving? Are you craving social interaction? Are you lonely? Do you need to reach out to more friends and family with a phone call more often so that you don't feel so lonely and you don't have to reach for your phone so often? Are you craving beauty? A lot of people use Instagram to look at beautiful people, beautiful images of nature. Go on a hike. Go on a walk outside. We live in Colorado. Engage with some of that natural beauty instead of the beauty on your phone. Think about what's missing in your life. Social interaction, creativity, all of these things that we use our phones for. Maybe try to seek some of those things in other mediums besides your phone. So if you are interested, here are some, I'll send this PowerPoint out to everyone on the email list. So if you're interested, I have some links here. You can check out more information about this kind of stuff. Now I have this slide for any questions, but I want to move on. So if you do have any questions, email them to me and I will go over them. I'll go over any questions you have when we meet again at 11:30 for our review session. So please do send me your questions and we'll go over them at 11:30. I did want to just give a quick plug. I am running a publication boot camp starting on June 4th from 12 to 1 p.m. It's every Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. We'll be meeting on Zoom. We'll be using this book, Writing Your Journal Article in 12 Weeks. And it's a 12-week boot camp. It's every Thursday for an hour. And we'll be going over this kind of publication strategy. So please do join us. The link is here again. So I'll send this out and you can click on that link to explore more information. Here is a list of our resources. So again, if you are interested in some of the other resources that we offer and resources on campus, these are all links. So check out some of the other things that we offer. Because again, like I said, we offer these things throughout the summer. This is not just this week for the writing retreat. Like, we're going to be helping you guys out all summer. So please do check us out. Okay, so we're going to do some breakout sessions on Zoom. I'm just going to divide you guys up randomly into small groups. We'll do groups of 3. Groups of 3. So during these breakout sessions, this is what I would like you to share with your group is what works for you. Share at least one strategy. It can be a writing strategy, it can be a productivity strategy, it can be a focus strategy that works for you. Something that you know works. It can be as simple as, like, I know exercise works, like I know I have to go running in the morning. Or it can be like, I know the Pomodoro technique works for me and this is how I do it. Whatever strategy works for you. What doesn't work for you? What do you know negatively affects your writing? This could be, I know that if I stop, this is fine. I know that if I stop to eat, I will get lost. I will lose track. So obviously I have to stop to eat at some point, but I try to, when I'm feeling hungry, I try to drink water first, because a lot of times I'm just thirsty and I'm like, I'm so hungry. But then if I just like drink some water, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm fine. So I know that that's kind of a weakness for me, is when I stop for like food breaks. And then share with the group, what concrete specific tasks are you working on today? So for example, revising section 2 of chapter 5 analyzing the data from my interviews, maybe doing some revising, maybe some brainstorming, maybe I'm just doing some free writing today, maybe I'm working on an outline today. And then what kind of time frames are you focusing on? So this is different for everyone. Sometimes I don't like to work with time frames because it's too anxiety producing for me and it's too stressful. So I don't always use time frames when I'm writing, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I like saying, okay, from 8:30 to 9:30, I'm going to do this. From 9:30 to 10:30, I'm going to do this. Or sometimes I like to be like, I'm going to do this for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to do that for 25 minutes or something like that. So think about, if you want to use time frames, what kind of time frames you're going to be using today. And then what internal and external resistance are you feeling today? Or are you experiencing? I guess external resistance we don't feel, we experience. So kids are home, there's a pile of laundry that needs to be done. So I'm like experiencing this external resistance through my chores, stuff like that.